Lindee is pregnant. Is that true?
What's up, guys?
It's Zach.
And Lindee.
I always point to myself in the intro.
In case you didn't know,
like, of the two of us.
that one's Zach, and I'm Lindee.
Today,
we are filming the Assumptions Challenge. We are hopping on the bandwagon. We've seen a lot of couples do this.
The lighting's changing on us again.
It's gonna do that. We're filming by the window and the lighting keeps changing, so just bear with us, guys.
Yeah.
Struggles of using natural lighting. But anyway, we posted on our Instagrams for you guys to write in your assumptions to us. We actually put it on our Twitters too, so without further adu, let's get on to these assumptions.
Oh well, my assumption is you're both human. Good job!
You made it into the video, so congratulations.
Yeah.
You guys are sweet to each other.
Aww.
Thanks for being nice with your assumption.
We are sweet to
I'd
each
say
other.
we're very sweet to each other. I
Sweetest.
think we make it a point to like do little things for each other and just like be sweet and help out when we can.
We want to have 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl. Honestly, we do want to have 2 kids.
We do.
1 boy and 1 girl, that's good too. Honestly, I think the combination doesn't matter too much. I know she's all worried about it.
Look, we can't control it, so I'm not gonna like sit here and like wish and hope for a certain combination.
But she is.
I mean, if we have one of each, that'd be awesome. But at the same time, I think it would be really awesome. It's like a boy to like have a brother. If it's a girl to like have a sister and like have that bond. I really enjoyed growing up with sisters. I know you enjoyed having a brother.
Y'all are competitive with each other though.
No, because
surprisingly.
we're sisters.
But
we're like
no, you're competitive. You're still
you and your
competitive.
brother were obviously competitive.
My sisters were competitive too.
Right,
Y'all,
we just like didn't care.
If you have a sibling, tell us if you're competitive in the comment section below. Let us know if you're competitive with your sibling.
Did not care. It was like,
what about winning?
Yeah, but like if the other person won, it was like
a joint
we didn't care. It was like, oh, good for you. Like nobody cares. Sit down. Like
we just wanted to one up each other. Good job. I'm gonna go beat you. Oh, you got an A. Well, I'm gonna get over an A. I don't know how that works.
It's a lot more difficult than you say it is. I wouldn't say the relationship itself is more difficult. I think marriage in general and working the dynamics of now a new family is difficult. I think that's obvious though, so.
I feel like we've been pretty upfront with you guys as far as things that have been difficult and things that have not been too difficult with marriage.
I mean, obviously there are things that you like just don't talk about because it's YouTube, so obviously we don't like go into details about it, but I mean, as far as the actual relationship, I don't think that part has been difficult. I mean, there weren't really many surprises for us. We had a really unique situation where, because we were long distance, like when we saw each other, we were staying in each other's family's house. So it was like there were no secrets. You couldn't hide anything. We like basically lived in the same house the entire time we were dating.
Yeah, so like we knew how we interacted with other people or how we dealt with different things. So it was just easier to know that stuff going in.
Yeah, so because of that unique situation, I don't think there were any surprises there. It's just like working the dynamic of a new family and like joining 2 families and just all that fun stuff.
My assumption is that as a couple, you understand that the work required to sustain a lifetime of love will be the hardest work you encounter in life, but the most rewarding. To an extent, we agree with that.
Yeah.
I would say where we disagree with that is that we think raising kids will be harder than
Obviously, we don't know.
Our relationship. We don't know this yet,
yeah,
but we just would assume that once you bring kids into the mix, that becomes
and that makes your
a lot more
relationship harder
difficult
too. I feel like raising kids would be the hardest, but then again, I don't know. We've only been married for like 3 months, so what do we know? Okay, there were a couple that said this, so I feel like we need to address it. Lindee, where's the pants?
Who said this? Nobody said this to me. They're all afraid to say it to me, and they said it on the internet. Okay, we compliment each other well.
Yeah, I feel like in a relationship, I don't think it's healthy for like one person or the other to like wear the pants. I think you have to know where your strengths and your weaknesses are, and there are definitely strengths that I have that Zach does not, and there are definitely strengths that Zach has that I do not. As far as being decisive, I'm definitely the more decisive person.
Oh, she's definitely more decisive.
But as far as like handling finances and like the bills and the math and like everything that has to do with that, that's definitely Zach's strength. So I think it just depends in which area you're looking at, like who kind of takes over. It's not like a, oh, one person's in charge in the relationship.
Even on the things that we have strengths in, we still discuss and come to decisions together. It's just we know that the other person is better in that area, so we lean on them to give us the information to make the decision together that's best for both of us. Oh, this is a good one, and this is very, very true and accurate. You're both models in leaving the music world to pursue a career as Victoria's Secret angels.
How did you know?
I have thought about spreading my wings. I really have.
See, I like food too much, but Zach, on the other hand, I feel like he'd be a great angel. Long and lean, you just
Dude, but when I did this, you should have put wings behind me going.
I'm not that good at editing. I don't know if I can do that. We'll see. Y'all hardly ever argue. It depends on the day. I would say there's no relationship that doesn't come with arguments and some type of disagreement. That would just be really boring if you guys agreed on everything. Like, there's got to be some sort of conflict within a relationship. Obviously, if you argue too much, like, that's not healthy. But if you're agreeing with each other on everything, I feel like you're lying to yourself.
And I would say it's not even the amount of arguing that you do that determines how good your relationship is. It's your ability to resolve arguments. Because I mean, like, we'll argue from time to time, but the thing is we always resolve it. Like, we've talked about this from the start of basically dating. It's like, if we disagree on something, we're not gonna like go to bed mad about something. We're gonna figure out how we can move forward from it and then try not to make those same mistakes or make that same disagreement come up again.
Having arguments is not a bad thing. Arguing is okay. Just how you argue is what's important. Like, don't turn into attack mode and start throwing hurtful things at each other, and make sure you come to a resolution at the end of it.
Y'all eat a lot of pizza.
Yeah, we do. Probably a little too much.
We do. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started making our budget, I had literally, there was like an eating out budget, a food budget, and then a pizza budget. Like, in the budget, it was like its own category of like, I just wanted to make sure that there was like, okay, we know we like eat out every once in a while, but pizza!
I think this person is just trying to make it into the video. I truly don't understand this. Brother and sister.
Who said this? Where? Who is this person?
I don't know. Yes, we are both blonde. No, we are not related whatsoever.
Except for through marriage.
We are not the Skywalkers.
They assume that we have a really good and healthy relationship. And I would say that's definitely true. I mean, I feel like we obviously have things that we disagree on here and there, but we always come to agreements and work through anything that comes up. We're able to lean on each other's strengths in areas that we are not as strong, and I think we help the other person in areas that they're weaker in as well.
I would definitely say that's true. Especially like having toxic relationships in the past to kind of look back and compare on, like, I would say we definitely have a very good and healthy relationship.
Lindee is pregnant.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is that true?
No. To my knowledge, it is not true. Not yet.
But you never know.
Again, I feel like this person was just trying to get into the video. This one says, no offense to Zach, with all due respect, a part of me thinks Zach is cheating. Obviously, you were just trying to make it in the video, so good job.
You should make a nice blanket for it at least once a week for dinner and Netflix.
No.
It may happen. I honestly think that it would happen once a week. I think you would. If it wasn't too much cleanup work, I think you would. You really like it.
We've done it twice in the 3 months we've been married.
We did it twice in 1 week.
Yeah, but that's because we were filming a video, and
Was
the
that
other
the
one
only
was
reason
because I
why?
really wanted to. It would be too much cleanup. It's
You
too
watched.
much.
We'll have an update on that.
You're thinking of having kids.
Yeah.
Eventually, yes. We want to.
Of course we are.
I assume that you and Zach are trying for a baby this year. A lot of baby questions, you guys. A lot of baby assumptions.
So you guys want us to have a baby?
Wow, that's like all of them. You're planning to have children soon.
Yep.
I assume your relationship will last forever.
Forever, ever, forever, ever.
I mean, that's what marriage means to both of us. So that concludes this video. Thank you so much to all of you guys for sending your assumptions and participating. I hope we clarified all of that for y'all.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. Let us know your thoughts.
Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those post notifications if you haven't yet. Thank you so much to all of our new subscribers, all of the new Zindee fam. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you
you
next Sunday.
It's in my heart.